Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today on Senior Fitness with Meredith. So today's workout, what we will be doing and what we will need. So we will start with a very short cardio warm-up just to get the body temperature up, get that blood boiling, get us ready to go, because then we are going to do some resistance training. So after our short cardio warm-up, we will be sitting down, so make sure you have that sturdy, comfortable chair, and then we will be doing our weights workout. So if you have a set of dumbbells, you can go ahead and grab those. You can grab water bottles, soup cans, whatever you have that has a little bit of resistance, or remember, everything can be modified sitting in your chair, just doing range of motion. You will still get a wonderful, amazing workout just doing range of motion, getting that body moving, stretched, and the muscles will still contract when you're just doing range of motion. So again, getting your space, that comfortable, sturdy chair, whatever resistance you're choosing to use, if you're going to use it, and then of course your water close by. I'll give you a second to get all of that stuff together. Remember, I'll be going back and forth sometimes because I will have music going, so I have to have that cued, I have to change it, all of that. So when I'm walking over here, don't worry, I'm coming back. I'm just doing stuff with the music. And of course, let me know where you are watching from. I'd love to know what part of the world, because I am already seeing everyone chime in. From Madrid to Birmingham to Ontario. Brazil is working out with us this morning, here in Arizona this morning. I know it's afternoon and evening for some of you as well, but it's amazing, everyone that's already England. Let me know where you're watching from. I love to see where this community is building. And then also any questions or comments, but you can always do those separately at a later time if you choose. So now that we have our space ready for our warm-up, having that chair close by, because we'll be sitting down to do part of our resistance training, then standing back up. So everything is in place. Make sure you have that water. I think the consensus is around the world, it's hot and it's steamy. So keep drinking that water. Go at your pace. I'm going to start the music, then we will get started. All right, I hope we're ready for it. I know I am. All right, we are ready. We've got that space. Let's start with that march, nice and light. And I always say this might be the first movements we're doing of the day, no matter what time of day it is, even if it's 5, 6 a.m. in Hawaii, which I know we've got someone watching from. It might be 5 or 6 p.m. for some of you. Still need to get the body nice and warmed up. Deep inhales, exhales, core nice and tight, strong straight spine always. Relax those shoulders down. So our warm-up, like I said, nice and quick, just movements really to get the body ready to add resistance to it. So just keep that march going. Legs are marching, big deep inhale, arms up and around. And exhale. One more time, big deep inhale. And exhale. Keep that march going, making it a little more intense. Now this is a good example. I like when examples happen when I don't actually put them in place. I always talk about fall and trip hazards and really being careful with your surroundings. Look what I just got. One of the biggest fall and trip hazards you can possibly have if you have an animal. The number of times I hear people say their cat or dog ran in front of them and caused them to fall. Not good. So remember, you have those animals, make sure they stay out of your way along with your equipment while you're doing those movements standing. We don't want those fall and trip hazards in our way. What we're going to do next, moving march. If you feel comfortable, if not, staying stationary in place. Otherwise, we're just going to go forward and back, almost like you're doing a front raise with those arms. So bring them up, chest level, and down. 1, 2, 3, tap, back, 2, 3, tap. Inhaling, exhaling. Don't forget about that good posture and core. 4, 3, 2, tap, back, 2, 3, tap. 3 more. 2. 1 more, 4, 3, 2, tap and back. Hold on to that march. Deep inhales, exhales. I notice right now though, you can't even tell that Tyson's laying right in front of me, but he is. He's right out of the frame, he's right there. So that's my fall trip hazard. Hopefully we'll get him to move back to his lovely spot eventually. Side steps are next. Make sure you have that space next to you. Side step to start, right, left, right, left. Add a rotator cuff, open and close. Elbows stay close into the body. Stay nice and proud through the upper body. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, exhale. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more each side. Back up to that march. Nice and lifted. Space behind us next. We're going to do a back tap with a front press. Same arm as leg. So just start with lower body, those back taps behind us. Right, left, right, left, press, press, like a chest press. Pressing from the front body, shoulder, chest, pulling back from your upper back. Exhale, inhale. Keep that slight bend in your knee joints. Don't lock them out. Four more each side. 4, 3, 2, 1 more each side. Back up nice and tall. Hold on to that march. Find your footing and breath in between each movement. Now we're going to do our alternating knee raises with bicep curls. So keep those elbows close to the side of the body. Just start with the lower body knee raise. Right, left. Remember, if that knee coming up is too much for balance, it's that front tap. Now upper body comes along. Curl, curl. Knee raise, knee raise. Exhale, inhale. Core pulled in tight. We need that for our balance. Exhale, inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1 more each side. Back up nice and tall. Just hold on to that march. That space behind us again for our hamstring curls. Little kickbacks with the arms. Just start lower body hamstring. Right, left, curl, curl. Add that kickback with those arms. Exhale, inhale. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1 more each side. Back up nice and tall. Hold on to that march. Core tight. Relax those shoulders down. Keep that length in the spine. Sitting or standing. Remember, all those cues are the same. Core tight, length in the spine. Shoulders are relaxed. Breathe. Side taps are next, so make sure you have that space next to you. We're going to do side raises, but just lower body to start. Side, side, right, left. Now adding the upper body, like you're holding weights and you're doing those side raises. No higher than shoulder level, leading from the top of the shoulder. exhale, inhale. 4, 3, 2, one more each side, back up nice and tall, hold on to that march. We're going to do side steps one more time and just pull those arms back. So we just step right, left, and pull the arms back. Really putting the focus on your upper back. Warming it up, getting it engaged. Keep that slight bend in those knees. We're breathing. Inhale, exhale. Side to side. Four more. 4, 3, 2, one more each side, then come back to that march. Deep inhale, exhale. Slowly bringing the intensity of our warm-up down. So knees aren't coming so high, we're not pumping those arms so much. Try and bring that heart rate down slowly. Regulate your breathing. Stay nice and proud. Legs stay marching, arms go behind you. If you can, interlace them behind you and open through the chest and shoulders. If that's not available, press them back. Feel that opening through the front body. Keep those feet moving. Still bringing that heart rate down. And release that. Bringing the hands in front, again, interlacing if that's available, otherwise you're reaching forward. I want you to hollow the belly. Feel as if you're rounding through the spine as you open up those shoulder blades on your upper back. Deep inhales and exhales. Light, light march. Keeping the length in the arms if it's available, bringing them up to your range of motion. Length goes up, big stretch, big inhale. Exhale, release them down by your sides. Shrug those shoulders 3 times. Inhale, exhale. One more. Now circle shoulders to the front. Inhaling, exhaling. Reverse that direction, bring those circles to the back. Inhale, exhale. One more. And release. Those feet are gonna stop. Little shake out. Now we're gonna get our chair. So I'm gonna move my chair over. But of course, if you have yours, just go ahead, take a seat. Good time to grab a quick sip of water if you would like. So finding our chair. Nice and comfortable, nice and lifted. Core is tight, just a spinal twist over to that right side. Keep those deep inhales and exhales. We're still bringing the heart rate down, nice and slow. And through center to the left, twist and open. Body comes center, that right foot, bring it up, just circle it around from the ankle joint, just lifting it up and circling. Now reverse that other way around. And release, left side. Foot comes up, circle the foot around from that ankle joint, breathing. And reverse the other way. And release that foot down, arms by your side. Big deep inhale, I want that length up to your range of motion. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale, release it out. Time to grab our weights. Grab some water first, grab our weights. We're gonna start with lower body seated in the chair. So make sure you're grabbing your water, don't forget that. Grabbing whatever resistance it is that you're choosing to use. Remember, working out from home, you can have different sets of dumbbells. You can have water bottles and then start light and go up heavier depending on the body part that you're working and your ailments in your body. You'll know what weight the body can take. So having different weights around, as long as they're not a trip hazard when we do go to stand up again, keeping them in alignment over to the side so you can get to them easily. So having those weights on those legs, nice and tall, core pulled in tight, keeping the length in the spine, even when we're focusing on lower body. Relax those shoulders down. We just have a tendency to do this. It's not good. Then we start to feel, why do I have so much pain in my neck and upper back? Relax, release those shoulders down. Keeping those weights, we're gonna do a nice slow march. So right foot comes up, little pause at top, release down, now left. A lot of core work here, but I want you to put that main focus into your quadricep, that thigh muscle. That's what's lifting the foot off the ground, and that added resistance if you're choosing to use it. Remember, you don't have to use any resistance. You can just do that range of motion. Let's do 3 more each side. 3, 2, 1 more, right and left, and release it down. Keep those weights right where they are. We're gonna alternate opening to our sides. Body stays center, right towards me. We just open that right foot to the side, pull it back to center, now left. Exhale, inhale. As you're opening to the side, staying nice and tall, centered in your chair, think pressing from the outer thigh, hip, and gluteals as you go out to the side, inner thigh and groin as you pull back to center. Slow and controlled movements. Going faster does not mean we get through the workout any quicker. Let's do 3 more each side. 3, 2, 1 more, right, left. Exhale, inhale, exhale. We're back to center, those feet about shoulder distance apart, keeping the weights on those thighs. I want you to press down into them, add resistance, keep your core tight, lift those heels up, release. Heels up, release. Exhale, inhale. Really focusing on the lower part of the leg, your calf muscles, contract, release. So we're gaining that strength in the lower body, the calves, the ankles, and the feet. Going to help with our balance, stability, our gait as we walk. 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Nice and tall. Lengthen out through the right leg. So just the right is going to do work. You have options here. So leg is long. Always keep that slight bend in the knee joint. Heel is down on the ground. You have 1 weight on your thigh. You have the option to make it a little harder. Take your other weight, place it on top of the thigh. Stay nice and proud. If you feel like you're struggling with added weight, remember, take that away first. Don't stop. So, nice and lifted. Right in the center of that thigh is that string. It's gonna lift that heel up off the ground. Gently release it back down. Exhale, inhale. Lower body's lifting that resistance. Upper body's not holding on to those weights. Exhale, inhale. Big thigh muscle, that quadricep is doing the work. 3 more. 2. Last one. Release that heel down. We're nice and lifted, keeping those weights in place. We're gonna lift the foot up, bring it back, tap toes, lengthen, tap heel. Slow and controlled. So as we're lifting that foot up, we're lifting from that quadricep, but then if you have the ability, depending on what type of chair you're in, pulling that foot back, really focus on flexing the foot and using the back of your leg, your hamstring, to control that movement. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And we'll bring those feet next to each other. Let's focus on the left side. So length goes out, always keeping that slight bend in the knee joint. 1 weight, 2 weights, no weight. It's always your choice. You know your body. Nice and proud. Core is tight. Leading from your quadricep, that imaginary string. It's not your knee. It's not your foot. If you lead from the foot, you're only going to feel the knee joint. If you lead from the knee, obviously you're only going to feel your knee joint. Shouldn't feel that at all. Quadricep engages. Rest of the leg follows behind as you lead from there. Breathe into it. Exhale. Inhale. Let's do 3 more. Exhale. 3, 2. Last one. Heel goes down, nice and lifted. Core pulled in tight. Lifting that foot up, bending at the knee. Tap toes, lengthen heel. Tap toes, tap heel. Again, you're trying to pull that foot back past 90 degrees, if available, depending on what type of chair you're in. I understand that. Keeping the foot flexed, making your hamstring work. 3 more. 3, 2, last one, and release. Release your weights just for a second. Grab water if you'd like. Just kind of shake your hands out. Lower body done. Seated, we get to move to upper body. Grab water if you'd like. Keep the weights close by. We're not done. All right. Remember, sitting. Keep the core tight. Keep the length in the spine. Grab onto those weights. We're going to start with our upper back. So feet are firmly planted on the ground, chest slightly forward, arms are long. Exhale, we pull from the upper back, squeeze, gently release. Slow and controlled movements, both directions. We have a tendency to want to speed things up because we think it's going to get through our workout faster, but we also know that the muscles have to work harder when we go slow and controlled. So let's do that. Slow and controlled. Exhale, upper back squeeze, gently release. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Keeping those weights down, sit nice and tall. If you have available to you, keep those weights next to you. Otherwise, they're going to go onto your lap. You're going to press your weights back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, then gently release them back down by your side. It's a small movement. Press, squeeze, gently release. Exhale, inhale. If it's not available to have those weights hanging next to you, then you're just going to keep them on your lap. Same movement. Pull, squeeze, release. Pull, squeeze, release. Exhale, inhale. 3 more. 3, 2, last one, long set. I want you to keep those weights down by your side, palms face towards me, elbows close to the side of the body. Keeping those elbows nice and close, our bicep curls are next. Exhale, weights to your shoulder, gently, slowly release. Exhale, inhale. Thinking about your bicep, the front of your arm doing that work. It's bringing that weight up, it's slowly releasing it. Exhale, inhale. 3 more bicep curls. Exhale, 3, gently release. 2, last one, release it all the way out, then bring them onto your lap and a little shake out. Yes, that was a long set. Breathe into it. We're focusing on rotator cuffs next. So we did the movement in our warm-up. We have everything warmed up and stretched out. Now we add resistance. Palms are up. Glue those elbows into the side of the body. Stay nice and proud. Open those weights out. Exhale. Come back to center. Those elbows aren't jutting out. Again, it's not a big movement. Rotator cuffs, deepen those shoulders. You'll feel your biceps, the front of the arm, because that muscle is staying contracted the entire time, which we just worked. It's staying contracted to hold those weights up at this level. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Release them onto your lap one more time. Little shake out. They're going to go down by your sides next. We're going to alternate our side raises. So weights are down, putting that slight bend in your elbow joints, shoulders relaxed down the spine. Alternate right and left. no higher than shoulder level. And again, we're not swinging the weights to our side. That we think makes it easier, but it only hurts the joints later on. Think about shoulder muscle leading the way, rest of the arm follows behind. We're not leading from the weight, we're definitely not leading from our elbow joint. Breathe with it. Let's do 3 more on each side. 2 more. 1 more, right, left. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, release one of your weights down to the ground. We're going to hold on to one weight in our right hand. Tricep kickback, single, right and left. So chest goes forward, bring that right elbow nice and high. That string is holding that elbow in place. It cannot move. Then we extend the arm long, release it in. Extend long, release. Exhale, inhale. Thinking about the back of your arm, your tricep, that's where that extension is coming from. That's the muscle you're using to lift that weight up behind you. Not swinging from the shoulder or elbow. 3 more. 3, 2, last one, back up nice and tall, switch sides, weight goes into that left hand, core tight, chest slightly forward, just placing that opposite hand on your thigh, lifting that elbow nice and high, keeping it in place. Exhale, extend, release. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Remember, the back of the arm, the tricep is doing the work. Focusing on that. Brain involved, make those muscles work even better. 3 more times. 3, 2, last one, up nice and tall, little shake out. We're leaning back in our chairs next, and we're bringing that weight along with us, just the one. Those feet can be out, nice and proud, even though we're leaning back in our chair. We want to slump, we want to get comfy. Nice and proud, length stays in the spine, weight at chest level. Exhale, extend from the chest, release. Exhale, inhale. Our chest press, lengthen, release. Exhale, inhale. 3 more chest presses. 3, 2, last one. Bringing that weight right to chest level and keeping it there. So all the resistance is off of the upper body. Walk those feet slightly out. Let's do a set of core work. So right in the center of the belly, that imaginary string is going to lead us up. Exhale, body comes up nice and tall. Gently release back. So we're not pulling from our legs. We're definitely not pulling from our hip flexors. We're not throwing that weight forward to sit up. The abdominals engage. They lead us up. Exhale. Inhale. We'll do 3 more. Exhale. 3. Release back. 2. 1 more. Stay up nice and tall. Bring those feet a little bit closer in. We're still holding on to our one weight. Relax those shoulders down. Weight goes in front of you. Gaze is right in the center of that weight. Slow and controlled. Exhale. Twist to your right. Inhale, back center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. So that length stays in the spine. The abdominals stay pulled in tight. We're focusing on obliques, the side of the waist. We're strengthening our lower back. Work your range of motion in your spine and core. Let's do 2 more each side. Relax those shoulders. I know we feel upper body holding that weight. 1 more, right, left. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, back to center, bring the weight nice and close to the body, all the resistance off the upper body. That length stays in your spine, focusing on your lower back. So now think about that imaginary string leading you from there. Chest stays proud, inhale, chest forward, Exhale, lower back leads you nice and tall. No swinging. Inhale. Exhale. Really feel the abdominals contract. Keep them pulled in tight. You'll feel that difference. You'll actually feel the lower back engage to lift you up. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Nice and tall. You can release that weight down for a second as well. Grab some water, little break for the body, little shake out. We're going to transition into standing, but grab that water first, and I'll tell you what we're doing. So giving you time, grab water, take your time, catch your breath. If you're choosing to stand now, we're going to hold one weight to do our hip lifts. You then have the option to hold on to both weights to do our full stand and sits. Almost like a squat, but we're using that chair as our guide. We're going all the way down to the chair. We're standing back up. Then we're going to stay standing for a few movements, holding both of our weights. We will then transition into holding just one weight. We'll do right side, we'll do left side, we'll sit back down. Remember, you can stay modified in that chair. The movements we just did are the same things we're going to be doing a little differently, but standing. So when we do our stand and sits, you do knee raises. Focus on quadriceps. When we stand and we do side leg raise, you open to the side. Same thing. You do not have to stand to get an amazing, good workout for yourself. All that, I gave you time to get water, time to grab one weight if you're choosing to hold it for your hip lifts. Always, first and foremost, find your footing. Shoulder distance apart, equal pressure ball of your foot to your heel. Core is nice and tight. If you do one hip lift, or when we get to the stand and sits and you do one and you say that does not feel right, you stop, you take the time to find your footing. So it shouldn't be too much weight in your heels, or you'll fall back. Too much weight in your toes, or you'll go forward. Equal pressure, stable stance. Holding on to that one weight, keeping the core tight, chest goes slightly forward, think nose over toes. We exhale as we lift those hips up out of our chair. We gently release back down. No pain pressure in your knee joints. It's those quadriceps and gluteals that are making you hover up, release back down. Exhale. Inhale. Let's do 3 more hip lifts. Really engage those quadriceps. Get them warmed up. 2 more. Last one. Have a seat. You have the option of adding your other weight to it. You do not have to use weights at all. Remember that. Go at your pace. Do what feels best for you. Keep that stable stance. Don't forget, first one doesn't feel right. Take the time. Exhale, we're going to stand all the way up. Exhale, slight bend stays in those knees. Gently release back down. Don't plop back down. Gently release. Core nice and tight again. Put that focus into those quadriceps and gluteals. Press you up. Let's do 3 more, slow and controlled, always going at your pace though. 2 more. Last one, we're going to stand and stay standing, staying with those feet shoulder distance apart, holding on to 2 weights. So if you weren't holding weights, go ahead and grab both of those. I'm going to go slightly to the side. Our deadlifts. So stable stance, keeping that slight bend in the knees. Those weights are in front of you. We stay nice and proud through the chest. Keep the length in the spine. Those weights go down to about knee level. Flat back, you're hinging at your hips. Exhale, the back of your legs lead you back up. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale. So see my spine. I'm not curving into it because as soon as I curve, number 1, I lose my core. Number 2, I make my lower back pull me back up. We don't want that. We're focusing on our hamstrings, the back of our legs, to lift us up. Inhale. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Exhale nice and tall. Stay that stable stance with those feet. Chest is going to go forward again, but this time we're focusing on upper body with our back pulls. So exhale, those weights come up to the body. We squeeze upper back, release out. Keeping that slight bend in those knee joints. Staying nice and stable through the lower body and core. Focus on the upper body doing the work. 3 more, 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Back up nice and tall. Those weights are next to you. We stay in that stable stance. We're going to alternate our bicep curls now. So elbows stay nice and close. We curl right to the shoulder, release. Left curls up to the shoulder, release. Focus on the biceps, front of those arms. Exhale, inhale. Not swinging those weights. Those elbows aren't jutting forward, so we make the front of the shoulder do the work. Biceps doing the work. 3 more. 3. 3. 2 more. 1 more on each side. Exhale, inhale, exhale, staying nice and lifted. Bring those weights in front of the thighs. Relax those shoulders down. Upright rows are next. So the focus is the top of the shoulder, just like when we did our side raises, just a slightly different movement. So you can see which one you like better. So lifting from the top of the shoulders, weights come under the chin, gently release back down. Core pulled in tight, keep that slight bend in the knees. Exhale on your exertion. We'll do 3 more, slow and controlled. Exhale, 3, 2. Last one, bring those weights down by your side. Closer your feet are together, more of a balance challenge. We're going to go right and left with our side bend. So down to the right, our left waist pulls us up. Down to the left, right waist pulls us up. Exhale. Inhale. 3 more each side. 2 more. 1 more, right, left. Exhale, inhale, exhale, up nice and tall. We're going to release one of our weights to the floor. And this is where I want you to have something to hold on to close by. So I'm going to move my chair. I'm going to place my weight down for a second. Give the body a little break. I'm going to put the music back on. So stay right where you are. Grab water. Give your body just a second break. All right. So now we're going to focus on everything on right side. Little break and do both things, or both sides of the body, and then go over to left. So we've done one full set if you think about it when we were sitting in our chair. Now we're getting our second set in. So holding on to one weight, try and place it onto that right thigh. Nice and lifted, slight bend in that standing knee joint. Single knee raise. Right foot comes up, slow release. Exhale, inhale. Body nice and tall. You can release the foot all the way down to the ground, or you can keep it hovering if you have something to hold on to and you're keeping that core tight. Slight bend in that standing knee, keeping that muscle contraction in that quadricep, the front of the leg, the entire time. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2. Last one, release, little shake out of that standing leg. That weight goes on to that outer thigh, right side. Still working right side. Body nice and tall, keeping that slight bend. Leading from your right heel. Leg goes to the side. Release. Exhale. Inhale. Again, if you're seated in your chair, this is where you do that opening to the side. Exhale. Inhale. Nice and lifted and proud through the upper body. We're not swinging that leg out to the side. hip, outer thigh gluteals doing that work. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Release. Little shake out of that standing leg. Give the lower body a little break. Let's focus on back of our arm, our tricep. So chest goes slightly forward. Right elbow lifts nice and high. Keep it there. Exhale, extend that arm long. Bend, release in. Lengthen, release. Really putting that mind focus into the back of your arm, your tricep. Getting that extension, gently release. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Nice and lifted. Weight just goes right down by your side. Body nice and tall. Back to that right leg doing the work. Hamstring curl. Leading from the heel, you flex your foot. Foot comes behind you. Little pause. Release. Curl, pause. Release. Exhale. Inhale. Really focusing on the back of your leg, that hamstring, to lead that heel up behind you. 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Release it. Little shake out. Now this one, that left leg is going to do the work. The one that's closest to the object that you have that you're holding on to, whether it's your chair, your wall, your countertop, whatever you're holding on to. Light pressure goes on it. Left side, single heel raise. Right toes can stay down, just light pressure, or that foot can come up or behind you. So just lifting that left heel up, release. Left heel up, release. More stable base if you have the toes of the right foot down. If you feel like I can do it without it, lift that foot up or bring it behind you. Just don't put a lot of pressure on the object that you're holding on to. Light pressure, calf muscle, ankle joint, foot on left side doing that work. 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Little shake out of that leg. Closer the feet are together, more of a balance challenge. Single side bend. Again, that left side is what's doing the work, but we bend down to the right. That left oblique pulls us back up. We're not bending forward or bending over at an angle. We're not bowing. We're keeping length in the spine. We're bending to our side. Might be a very small range of motion if we're stiff in that spine and lower back. That's okay, we'll get there. Exhale, inhale, 3 more times. 3, 2, last one. Go back to our nice stable base. Like I said, both sides of the body doing work. Let's do a front raise before we go to that left side. So arms are long, slight bend in those elbow joints, keeping that bend in the knee, nice and proud, core tight. Exhale, that weight comes right to chest level, right in front of your gaze, no higher. Exhale, inhale. This is one where if that weight is a little too heavy, the front shoulders are a smaller muscle group. You might feel as if you're swinging the weight. Go slow and controlled. Don't even go as high as shoulder level if you feel as if you're just swinging or you're pressing your hips forward to get that weight up. I'd rather you just do range of motion than swing and injure the front of your shoulders. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. Stay with that stable base with those feet. Weight's right here at chest level. You're pressing it out at a slight diagonal. Extend, bring it in. Placing it on the shelf, bringing it back to the body. Weight wants to pull you forward. We're not allowing it. The core is staying tight. You're staying nice, tall, and proud. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And release. Let's focus on left side now. So going to another side or just changing sides, I'll move my chair over so you can see my left side doing all that work. Nice, tall, and proud again. Slight bend in that right knee joint. Weight goes on to the thigh. Single knee raise left side. Exhale, bring it up. Release. It can hover or just try and barely release that foot down. Keeping that muscle contraction in that quadricep. leading from the quadricep, release. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Little shake out of that standing leg. It already did all of that work. Now it has to hold our body weight up. So weight goes onto that left outer thigh. Side leg raise, leading from your heel. Nice and tall, we're not leaning to the side. We stay nice and centered. Exhale, inhale. Heel leads the way out to the side. We keep that slight bend in that standing knee joint. So think hip, outer thigh, gluteals engage. Not just swinging, no momentum, muscles do the work. 3 more times. 3, 2, last one. Go to that nice stable base with those feet, shoulder distance apart, slight bend in the knees, chest goes slightly forward. We lift that left elbow nice and high, it doesn't move. Exhale, extend, release in. Exhale, inhale. Lengthen through the tricep, the back of the arm, put that focus there. It's a smaller muscle group as well, so depending on what weight you're using, you might say, ooh, these feel a little harder. If you're using the same weight as you did with back pulls, yes, it is a little bit harder. Make those triceps do that work. 3 more times. 3, 2, last one, back up. Nice and tall, that weight goes down by your side. Nothing behind you, hamstring curl left side. Nice and lifted. Remember those cues. Slight bend in that standing knee, core tight, lengthen the spine. Relax those shoulders. Leading from that heel, we flex the foot, comes behind us, release. Curl up, release. Curl, release. Squeezing your hamstring, you're flexing your foot, leading from your heel. 3 more. 3, 2, last one. We're still just holding on to that weight in that left side. It's adding more resistance. It's making your core work, whether you know it or not, because that weight wants to pull us to the side. We're not allowing it to do that. The core stays engaged the entire time, just holding on to one single weight. So right side, whatever's closest to that object that you're holding on to, the chair, the wall, the countertop, that heel is going to do the lifting. So you're going on to those left toes. That foot can come up or behind you, but focus on that right single heel raise. So high on the ball of the foot, release. Exhale, inhale. You feel that doing the work. You say, I want to up it, bring that foot up, or bring it behind you. Make that right side, that calf, ankle, and foot do all the work to lift not only your body weight, but now that added resistance. 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Foot goes down, closer the feet are together, more of a balance challenge for our side bend. Going down to the left, right oblique does the work. So exhale side, lifting from the right. Exhale, inhale. Length stays in the spine, focusing on that oblique to lift you back up. 3 more. 2. Last one. Come back to that stable base with those feet. 1 more set of our front raises. Slight bend in the knees, slight bend in those elbows. Leading from the front of your shoulders, no higher than your gaze. Exhale, slow and controlled. Gently release it down. Exhale. Inhale. Don't swing that weight. Keep the abdominals tight. Slight bend in those knees. We're doing 3 more now. Exhale. 3, 2. Last one. And shake it out. We're going to have a seat, but don't get too comfortable. We're doing 1 more set. 1 last push for lower body of our stand and sits. And then 1 more set of core and we're almost done. All right, holding on to that weight. have a seat just so you can find that seat. Feet are shoulder distance apart. Remember all the cues. We're fatigued. Don't forget them. It's not momentum. Quadriceps gluteals. Exhale. Don't lock out the knees. Gently release down. Exhale. Inhale. We're just doing 3 more. Exhale, 3, 2, last one. Go ahead and have a seat. Lean back in your chairs. One more set of core, of course. Legs go out. Just holding on to that weight if you choose for added resistance. If it makes you lose your good form, get rid of the weight. Focus on what we're working. First movement. We're working the entire core. Think leading from the abdominals, right in the center of the belly, but we're going to do that right leg raise with our twist to the right. So holding on to that weight, right leg comes up, twist, release back, stay on right side. Exhale, twist right, gently release. So the entire abdominal wall is working from upper, middle, lower as that leg comes up. Our obliques and lower back and spine as we twist. Slow, controlled. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Let's switch to the left side. Left leg comes up, exhale, twist left, gently release back. Keep the abdominals pulled in. Breathe with it. We have 3 more on this side. Exhale, 3, 2, last one. Stay up nice and tall. Bring those feet down. Weight comes nice and close to the body. Lengthen the spine. Focus is your lower back. Remember, that's part of the core. So leading from the lower back, that chest goes forward. Inhale. Exhale, lower back engage. Lift you up tall. Slow and controlled. I know we're fatigued. At the end of our workout, we want it done. We want to swing the body. Really focus. Put that mind into it. Lower back, lift us up. Abdominals pulled in tight. Let's just do 3 more. Inhale. 2 more. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, nice and tall. Release that weight. Grab some water. We did it! Good job. Grab some water. We're not done yet. We have to get a quick stretch in, of course. Our dessert for a job well done. Stretch everything out. So take your time. Even lifting weights brings that heart rate up. It becomes cardiovascular when we do it the way that we do it. We do one move right after the other. We don't take breaks. So it gets the heart rate up, gets the muscles working. So breathe into it. It's okay to be a little out of breath. Grab some water, nice and tall in our chair, tight core, twist and open to that right side. Those deep inhales, deep exhales. Let's go through center to the left, twist and open. Big stretches at the end of our class because that body is all warmed up and loosened up now. Come back to center, hands go next to you if it's available on that chair, or pressing them to the side, chest forward, opening through the shoulders and chest. Feel as if you're over-exaggerating that, opening through the front body as you squeeze your shoulder blades on the upper back. We worked every single muscle. Really, really stretch it out. And we'll walk our hands back down, place them onto your lap, hollow out the belly, arch and stretch the spine as you open up those shoulder blades. Feel the entire back body opening and releasing. Sit up nice and tall, our neutral spine. That right arm goes across the body. Hug it across with the left. So remember, it's not up underneath your chin. Cross chest area, then pull it across. Feeling the shoulder and upper back opening and releasing. You can wiggle those fingers a little bit after holding those weights if that feels okay. Let's open and close those arms 3 times. So inhale, exhale, 2 more. Last one, left arm goes across the body again, across chest level. Pull it across, get that nice stretch shoulder and back. Wiggle those fingers of that left hand. And just release the arms, little shake out. Lengthen out through that right leg. Keeping the slight bend in the knee, hinge forward, feeling that nice stretch. Release into it, walk those hands to your level. Keeping the foot flexed, you're on that right heel. I want you to feel your calf, hamstring, gluteals, and lower back all releasing. And we'll roll it up nice and slow, sitting tall. That right foot comes up. Circle that foot around from the ankle joint. Open those toes. Reverse other way around. And release the right. Let's do same thing left. Leg is out long, slight bend in the knee. We hinge forward. We feel that nice stretch. We release into it. And breathe into it. Our deep inhales, deep exhales, releasing not only tension and tightness in the body, but in the mind as well. Are you going to show yourself? No. Roll up nice and slow, nice and lifted. That left foot comes up, circle that foot around from the ankle joint. And reverse it other way. Release that left foot down. Open those feet a little more than shoulder distance apart. Hinging at the hips, the chest goes forward. Just release into this nice deep stretch. Entire lower body. Inner thighs, outer thighs, groin, quadriceps, gluteals, hamstrings are all releasing, as well as your lower back. And we'll roll it up nice and slow. Once you're sitting tall, just heel toe those feet back to center. Arms down by your side. Our 3 shoulder shrugs. Shrug them up. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Last one. 3 circles to the front. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Last one. And reverse it. Bring those circles to the back. Release those shoulder blades down the spine. One more time. Shoulder blades release down the spine. Keep them there. Hands onto your lap. Head turns. Look over to the right. And through center, look over to the left. Work that range of motion and stretch in the neck. Head comes forward. Right ear releases towards the right shoulder. And then we'll bring that chin through chest level. Get the left ear over to the left shoulder. Come back to center, chin at chest level, holding it there. Breathe into it, length stays in the spine. Gaze up towards the sky, gently releasing the head back, no added pressure. Head comes back to center, arms by your side, 3 deep inhales, exhales. Inhale, length up overhead. Exhale. 2 more, big deep inhale. And exhale. 1 more, big deep inhale, length up overhead. Exhale, release it all out because we did it. We are all done, and he knows it. Good job to all of you. Let's go ahead and take a look at where everyone is watching from. I'm going to turn this music off and confuse Tyson even more. So don't forget to read our little quote of the day. I'll start with that. So as I'm going through, a beautiful day begins with a beautiful mindset. And I know some of you are watching and it's 5 and 6 p.m. where you start these from, and possibly even later. But remember, just keeping that in mind, no matter where we're at in our day, we can always restart things that have occurred or things that have gotten into our brain and have caused us to go, this day is not what I want it to be. Take a breather. Focus. It can be wonderful. Let's look at things differently. And remember always that I'm proud of you. So now we'll go through. So Kay, some people chimed in nice and early before we even got started. Kay in steamy Birmingham. I hope you liked it, Kay. Joanna in Warsaw, Poland. It's warm there as well. Thank you for joining, Joanna. I hope you liked that. That was a tough one. I know you liked the tough ones. Rebecca from steamy Huntsville, Alabama. Barbara and Bob in Essex, UK, you made it as well. Jill, let's see, that's in Madrid, of course. I'm trying to remember, my mind doesn't always. I know you know. Madrid in a cool 85, perfect workout weather, Jill. Thank you for joining. Jeannie, my mom there in Simpsonville, says hello to everyone also. Alicia in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Hope you had a wonderful workout, Alicia. Thank you always for I appreciate you always watching. Anna in Brazil, Ana Rosa, thank you so much. Leanne O'Brien in Ringgold, Georgia. I hope you enjoyed it, Leanne. Lynn Carmichael in Sydney, Nova Scotia. It's a balmy 85 degrees there. As I was saying earlier, there are certain places I don't think of ever getting warm, and you're proving me wrong, so I like this. This is my geography lesson. Mary in Vienna, Austria. Thank you so much, Mary, for joining. Christine in sunny Wigan, England. Thank you. I have to put that one on the map. I haven't seen that one yet, so thank you, Christine, for joining. Matt from Austria, wonderful. Thank you for joining. Casey says good morning. My mother says love the new sofa. Thank you. Larry and Daryl in Brooklyn, where it's raining and 80 degrees. That sounds nice there in Brooklyn. Muriel in Honolulu, Hawaii. Yes, I saw you earlier, but I didn't actually say your name. Thank you so much, where it's nice and early over there. So thank you, Muriel, for joining in. We have Nagwa from Sudan joining us again today. Wonderful. Everyone keeps making it back. I love it. Florence, who I'm going to guess is from France, but that's just an assumption, so you'll have to let me know, and I'll have to translate that. Alma from Baltimore. Casey in Ontario. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Casey then said enjoying the workout. Thank you. Brian, hello from the island of Cyprus. Wonderful. I hope you enjoyed it, and your weather is beautiful there, I imagine, but you'll have to let us know. This one seems like Brazil as well, but I'll have to do a translation for it. You guys you're trying to stump me. I can see it. It's good. Barbara from upstate New York. Nisa, I think you're in New Orleans, joined us, enjoyed the workout or enjoying it. And last workout live, back to school next week. Oh my, stay safe, Anne. We will be thinking about you, and I know you said in other ways that you were going to do workouts either early or after. Keep me posted on how everything is going. Alicia, love the workout, thank you. Going on a walk. Beverly White in Burlington, Ontario, thank you. Alicia did say good luck to you, Anne, if you were able to see that with school. Casey, thank you. We'll see you next week. That's right. Mary, thank you. Just 6 p.m. now, and it's thunder and lightning in Vienna. Have a nice evening. We will. You as well, Mary. Connie, love seeing Tyson on our workouts. I know he was right in front of me the whole time. He stayed out of camera's view, but he was there. Rebecca, thank you. Thank you. Fran, Mandy's mom, killer workout. That's right. Up next, yoga with Tyson. Yeah, you see his up dogs and down dogs he does for us. Deb says, hello from hot and steamy Houston, Texas. And then Bronx Girl 10. It's a balmy 102 in sunny Arizona. That's right, you're here in Arizona. And marvelous workout. She's right here in Phoenix also. So thank you all so much for enjoying the workout today. www.seniorfitnesswithmeredith.com, where you can see all of our workouts, our podcasts, our blogs, everything that we have is in one contained place, nice and easy, our Facebook page. But remember, every Thursday, we'll be back next Thursday. We're not going to use any equipment next week. We're going to do standing and seated HIIT workout, just body weight. It will be a good one. So I look forward to seeing everyone then. I appreciate all of the support, the comments, the emails, everything, the donations that you have given. I appreciate it all so much, deep down, bottom of my heart. Remember our quotes every single day. Keep them throughout your week. Beautiful day begins with a beautiful mindset, and always remember how proud I am of all of you. So keep up the amazing work. I will see you next week, if not before, as you watch the videos. Thank you so much. Take care. Stay healthy and safe and positive. Goodbye.